Hey guys, and welcome to the first video in English on this channel. I am Felix, and this is my first English Let's Play here on this channel. I made some other videos before on my old Jofo Games was the old name, now it's Blue Earth Entertainment. And we're on Eagle Entertainment, actually. So, this is my first Let's Play, and I have played TubeSim before. I think I made like 4 videos or something. Yeah, kind of that. And yeah, I want to play it now, and I want to play the whole game, but I haven't played it like, I don't know, one year, 1.5, I don't know. So I don't know anything about the controls at the moment, but I think we'll get through it. And yeah, if I get any problems, I just have a look in the readme. So let's go
Loading.
and
Please wait.
Start. Yeah, TubeSim is from NA Soft, by the way, and it's really loud. I will make it a bit quiet.
London. Home of Big Ben. Buckingham Palace. Covent Garden. The Thames. And the oldest underground train system in the world.
Oh yeah.
And you're going to drive it.
Woohoo.
The London Underground is iconic. Serving 1.34 billion passengers a year, this train system runs for 400 kilometres all round London. This game's pretty simple, really. All you've got to do is learn how to drive a train. Press any key to skip this introduction.
No, we won't do that.
So, how do you drive a train? Well, please select the gender of your
Whoa,
driver. Female.
shit, I skipped it.
Male.
Fuck. I shouldn't hit control.
Female.
Whatever.
Male.
We're male.
Main menu. Missions. Scheduled run. Missions.
Oh, okay. Shit, yeah, I just skipped the intro.
Check
However,
missions. Select mission. Prepare train for service. Driver school. Exit. Driver
so
school.
I think we first of all should do the driver school.
Driver school. Select a lesson. Lesson 1. Driving basics.
Yeah, we should get through that.
Hi, and welcome to driver school.
Hi.
It's my job to teach you to drive a train.
Thank
the
you.
school is split into a series of lessons. To skip to the next lesson, hit the escape key. Some of your time you will spend here in our classroom, but most of your time you'll be out there on the test track. So,
yeah.
your train. You'll be learning to drive an electrically powered tube train. The train has a maximum speed of 80 km per hour, is fitted with a platform detection system and automatic public announcement systems. Most functions can be operated using shortcut keys, although there is a menu-driven onboard computer. You've not come here to hear me talk. Let's get out there on the test track.
Oh yeah.
Driver's cab. Okay, so you're now inside your cab. The cab is where you will spend most of your time. However, if you want, you can change your point of view. Using the left and right arrow keys, you can change the point of view to the cab, where we are now, the passenger compartment, and you can also get an external point of view. Along the track and at each of your stations, there is a viewing point. This is where your external view comes from, so you'll hear the train pass you. Be aware though, if you're in any of the views other than the cab, you may miss important alarms and alerts. Why don't you try changing the perspective? When you're ready to move on, hit escape.
Okay. Let's shortly check.
External.
So this is the external view. We're not driving at the moment, so there's no special sound at all.
Driver's cab.
So this is we had before.
Passenger carriage.
And there's no difference because there are no passengers inside.
Driver's cab.
Okay.
Let's have a look at your trip computer. There are 3 menus or screens you can access. To move between them, use the C key. To move up and down the screens, use comma, up or period to go down. Some options on your menus can be activated. To do this, push enter. None of the options on the timetable screen can be activated. They are information only. When you're on a route, this screen will show you where you currently are, along with the times at the next set of stations. On our test track, it doesn't show an awful lot. Use C to find the timetable screen, and then comma and full stop to move up and down. When you're ready, push escape to move on.
Okay, yeah, I do remember that. It's so far away, really. Let's just check.
Timetable view.
Simulated platform.
10. 2. Passenger carriage.
Oh.
Driver's cab.
Sorry.
Public address system view. Train status view.
Okay.
Timetable view.
Simulated platform. Simulated platform.
10. 2.
Simulated platform.
10. 18.
Simulated platform.
10. 30. 4.
Yeah, good. Well, so we're switching through it with comma and period, like it said before.
Public address system view. Waiting for a free platform. APA. Ready to depart. Closing doors.
Please stand clear of the doors.
Ready to depart.
This train is ready to depart.
Service terminates here. Apologise for the delay.
Transport for London apologizes for the delay to your journey.
Train status view. Left-hand doors closed. Right-hand doors closed. Rear lights off. Headlights off. Destination light off.
Okay, I think that's one of the most important screens because we can see what is on and off and if the door is closed or open. So, yeah, that's pretty important, but I think we checked everything, so let's go on.
The PA announcement page gives you access to the public address system. Use comma and full stop to go up and down the available announcements. If you want to make the announcement, push enter. The quickest way to access the announcements are to use the numbers across the top of your keyboard or the number pad. The APA, Automatic Public Announcement System, is shortcut 1. It changes depending on what you're doing and where you are. If you're pulled up in a station, it will announce where you are. If you're driving, it will announce the next station. Why not have a play using your menus, push C to get onto the right page, and options 1 through 9 as the shortcut keys to see what announcements are available. Push escape to move on.
Okay, we already did that, so we're gonna move on.
The train status screen. You can use the train status screen to turn off and on various train systems. Each option on the screen also has a shortcut key. Move to the train status screen using C and use full stop and comma to have a look around. For each of the options found, push enter on it and I'll tell you what it does. When you've finished playing, push escape to move on.
Okay.
Open and close the doors. You can use left shift and right shift to open the left and right hand doors respectively. Remember to make an announcement before closing your doors to warn your passengers. Announcement key 3 is the option to do this. You can only open the doors when you're in a stop zone of a platform. More about that later. You also need to make sure you open the correct side because opening the wrong side is a safety violation.
Yeah.
Open and close the doors. You can use left shift and right shift to open the left and right hand doors respectively. Remember to make an announcement before closing your doors to warn your passengers. Announcement key 3 is the option to do this.
Please
You
stand
can only
clear of
open
the
the doors
doors.
when you're in a stop zone of a platform. More about that later. You also need to make sure you open the correct side.
Yeah.
Opening the
Okay,
wrong-
let's
There
go
are
on.
a couple of other useful keys. A tells you how many passengers are on board. When at a station, Z will tell you how many passengers are waiting to get on, and S gives you an overview of the train status. Give these 3 a try. Push escape to move on.
So,
93.
this is A. Oh, wait.
Open and close the doors.
Yeah.
You can use left shift and right shift to open the left and right hand doors respectively. Remember to make an announcement before closing your doors to warn your passengers. Announcement key 3 is the option to do this.
Yeah, wait
You
a
can only
second.
open the doors when you're in a
Yeah.
stop zone of a
Scratch line.
platform. More about that later.
Element and
You also need
list.
to make sure you open the correct side,
English-ish.
because opening the wrong
Marinig
side
Staten.
is a safety violation. Open and close the doors. You can use
TubeSim.
left shift
Okay.
and right shift to open the left and right hand doors.
Sprach AUS.
Okay. Now we can
0,
do
0,
what I wanted to do.
93,
I had to change the keyboard layout.
93, 0. Status. Left hand doors closed. Right hand doors closed. Real.
Yeah, okay. So this was A, Z, and S. Let's move on.
Right, let's get this train moving.
Oh yeah.
First, put the train into in-service mode. Use the M key.
With M.
Mode shunt. To turn on the motors, you need to hold the dead man switch. This must be held whenever you are moving. If you let it go for longer than 5 seconds, then the emergency brakes will be applied
Yeah,
and will
I
not
remember
be disengaged until you have come to a complete stop. The dead man switch is held using the tab key. For those with dexterity issues who find sticky keys useful, F12 can be used as an alternative. Hit it once to engage the dead man switch, hit it again to turn it off. Your doors will not open if you are holding the dead man switch. You cannot engage the dead man switch if your doors are already open. The air pressure must be above 50% before you can engage the dead man switch. So, grab the dead man switch now, tab or F12.
Yeah,
The
we
next control
will
you need
use
to know is the throttle
F12.
control. The throttle control controls your speed. Each tap of up to increase speed or down to decrease speed will change your speed by a certain amount. Going back to the mode information from earlier, if you're in shunt mode, each change is 1 kilometre per hour. If you're in normal service mode, then it's 5 kilometers per hour. Try getting your speed up to 30 kilometers an hour. Hit escape when you're happy with your speed.
Okay, why can't we just... What the hell? This is kind of stupid.
Open and close the doors. You can use left shift,
Wait.
93, 93. Open and close.
Yeah, we know, but it's closing the doors. But why is
Open and close the door.
tab doesn't working now?
Sprach.
I don't really get it.
TubeSim. TubeSim.
So, tab doesn't work. Why? This is stupid. I would turn off
NVD. Okay.
NVDA. No, it's not working at all. I don't know why.
Open and close the doors. External driver's cab.
Okay, why ever?
All parts of the track have a speed limit. Use your up and down arrow keys to find the speed limit for this part of the track. You will hear an alarm like this if you are breaking the speed limit. Push escape when you've worked the speed limit out.
Okay.
There's also a much easier way of finding out the speed limit. Just hit F2. To slow down your train, you can use the throttle control and set it to 0 by pushing your down key. If you want a more abrupt stop, the brakes can be applied. Use the space bar. Be careful not to overuse your brakes. Those passengers don't want coffee all over their laps. Try stopping now using the throttle and brakes. Push escape once you're happy and can move on.
Okay, the Deadman switch doesn't work here. I don't know why. Maybe later, hopefully.
Let's talk about how you get information. We've already found the S key, which tells you about the state of the various vehicle systems, but there's also a series of function keys that can be used to tell you about the outside world. Try pushing F1 through to F11. We already know that F12 is the Deadman switch lock. See what they do. As you push your button, I'll explain what happens. When you're happy and ready to move on, push escape.
Okay.
0. This is the speed in kilometers per hour. A shortcut key to hear this information is F1.
Yeah, we pressed it.
50. F2 tells you the current speed limit. More about that as we move on into the school. 10,000. F3 tells you the distance to the next station in meters. 0. F4 tells you the current air pressure.
Oh yeah, that's really important.
10, 10, 50. For F5 tells you the current time. There are settings in the main menu to switch between 24 and 12-hour formats. The time is reported as hours, minutes and seconds. Therefore, 1, 2, 3 would be 2 minutes past 1 and 3 seconds. 10. To F6 tells you the depart time at the next station.
That's also
It's
important.
reported in hours and minutes. This is the depart time. You must arrive earlier than that and give time for your passengers to board your train. 30 seconds either side of the depart time is considered on time and will not impact your customer service score.
Yeah, that was always my biggest problem in this game.
Tango Sierra 523 to control. Request relief. Over.
523 acknowledged. A relief crew will be standing by at your next scheduled stop. Over.
F7 is used to radio the control room and ask for a relief driver. This is how you would end a route early.
Yeah.
Tango Sierra 523 ready to depart. Over.
523 cleared to depart. Over.
F8 asks permission to depart a depot or a station. You should not depart, pull away, until you have received clearance.
Okay.
523 acknowledged.
F9 is used to acknowledge a message from the control room.
Yeah, this is also clear.
Customer service score is 38. Safety score is 38. F10 tells you your current safety and customer service
Shit.
scores. At the start of a run, your safety score is 100%. Each time you make a safety violation, your safety score drops. Your customer service score starts at 50%. Doing the right things and keeping your customer happy will increase your score. Doing the wrong things, like making the announcements at the wrong time, overusing braking, will cause your customer service score to drop. F11 is available when there is a signal ahead. A signal alert sounds like this. When this alert is sounding, it means somewhere ahead there is a red stop signal. F11 tells you how far to the red signal and an estimate of how long in seconds before that signal goes clear.
Okay, so we got all the important keys.
There are 2 final keys you can use. Try hitting the equals key. See if you can tell me what it does. Push escape to move on.
Oh, yeah. Nice.
The final key in this lesson is the escape key in itself. This doesn't work in the driver school, but when you're driving a route, push it to pause the game. This will present you with a menu so you can review the last 10 messages you've received. As the train is not moving and the timers are not running, it gives you a chance to look through any messages you may have missed. Push escape to unpause. Push escape now to move on to the next lesson, or use any of the keys you've been taught about in this lesson to practice.
So...
Rear lights on. The rear lights off. The rear lights are a set of red lights at the end of your train. They are used to ensure that trains don't run into the back of you. These lights should be on at all times. The shortcut key is R.
Yeah. I want to check the other important keys.
Destination light on.
Okay, we need them.
Headlights on. Headlights off. The headlights are bright white lights at the front of your train used to see where you're going. The shortcut key is H. They should be on at all times. Passenger lights on. The passenger lights are the lights in the carriages. You should leave them on at all times, as your passengers won't like it if they are left in the dark. The shortcut key is L. Mode in service.
Okay, this is the
Air
mode.
pressure is used to open and close your doors, as well as in the braking system, and a small amount is used by the ventilation system. The air pressure must always be above 25%. To increase the air pressure, use the air compressor. Shortcut key B. 10,000. F3 tells you the distance to the next 50. F10, 15, 10, 2. F leave request cancelled. F7 is used to radio 0. This is the speed 50. F2 tells you the current speed limit. 10,000.
No.
F3 tells you 100. F4 tells you the current air pressure.
Oh yeah, there is.
Ventilation on. The ventilation system is needed when you are underground. It is not needed when you are above ground and you can hear those birds singing as you can breathe that lovely clean London air. The shortcut key is V. Timetable. Public
Yeah,
address.
this is the timetable.
Status. Left hand door.
This is the status. A
9
is
to
for
3.
the passengers. Did I
Minus
miss-
69.
Oh, what is T? Is it a temperature? Holy.
Passenger heating on. The passenger heating should be on when you are underground and off when you are above ground. Your passengers will not enjoy getting too hot or too cold. The ideal temperature is between 20 and 22 degrees. Minus 68.
Oh yeah, it's getting warmer. Okay, let's move on to the next lesson.
Select a lesson. Lesson 2. Stopping at a station. Lesson 1. Driving. Lesson.
Stopping at a station.
Well done. Let's try stopping at a station.
I love the music.
Right, you're on the test track again, 1,000 metres from a station. A couple of things to know here. Once you get within 300 metres of a platform, your platform detection system will kick in and you will be alerted that a platform is close. As you get closer, the alerts get more frequent. You must stop your train within 10 metres of the stopping line.
Okay.
This is called the stop zone. You will hear this sound when you're in the stop zone. The stop zone alarm will sound on the side where the platform is. Be careful to open the correct doors. The lemmings that ride your train aren't clever enough to know the difference between a live train track and a platform. Once you're in a stop zone,
Stupid
you can release the
passengers.
dead man switch and then use the left or right shift key to open the appropriate doors. Let's give it a try.
Okay, oh, the Deadman switch is working now. Great. So we're using F12 because I am lazy and don't want to press tab the whole time. And we need air pressure, I think.
Ventilation on.
Yeah, it's
Headlights,
just
passenger
put
heating
everything
on.
on
Destination
here.
light on. Passenger lights on.
Yeah.
Rear lights on.
Okay. Let's go. Oh, or do I have to request?
Tango Sierra 523, ready to depart. Over.
523, clear to depart. Over.
523, acknowledged.